Assalamualaikum friends, welcome back to my channel Class Science Tools. In this video, we will discuss about the pie chart, that how can we create pie chart in our studio. So first of all, you can see here that I have created three variables. That the first one is the V. It contains five values, and the second one is values. Basically, another variable. It contains five different names of five different cities, and the third one is basically the color that I have given into these values. So the first of all, I will explain the concept of the pie chart. That it is basically values of the temperature, basically the mean temperature in these five countries, these five cities. That is, for example, in Multan is basically the 50, and 30 in the Karachi city, and in Lahore basically 20, and Bahawalpur and Bahawalnagar 15 and 35 respectively. So these are basically we want to show with the help of the pie chart. This is basically the mean temperature of these five cities, and we want to show it from with the help of the pie chart. That how can we now, this is the basically important thing, that how can we create a pie chart. So this is basically a very simple thing. So let's start with the pie chart. In this we will use a function that is basically pi to create a pie chart. So first of all, we will write our the first variable, that is basically x, and we named it here this x variable is as v. Now the second is the value. So the second y is our basically the values. So this is basically our another variable. So after that, this is basically that how can we arrange these things. Now we also give this a main, basically the main heading of this chart. That is basically we can see we can say that the temperature, mean temperature of, sorry, we need to write it in inverted commas. So basically this is the mean temperature is our another heading. So after this, basically this is another function, that is basically the clockwise. It basically needs to be tell them that either it is true or false. If we will write here the false, this the chart may be created in the anti-clockwise, and if we will write here the true, then the chart will be represented in the clockwise functions. Means that the chart to represent this data in clockwise function. And another main function, that is basically in it dot angle, that is requires to specify the angle of this bar chart, that we can maximize that this is basically 90 to 95 or according to your requirement. Another main, to give the color, I have already given here these colors, that blue color to Multan, pink color to Karachi, red to Lahore, green to Bahawalpur, and orange to Bahawalnagar respectively. So I will write just the color, the name of these color variables, that is basically the color. So after running this code, you can see here the output, that how the pie chart basically the looks like. So this is basically the pie chart that I have created. So that now you can see here that the first is our Multan, and then it moves clockwise, not to anti-clockwise. Now you can see here that this is the Multan, this Karachi, Lahore, Bahawalpur, and this is Bahawalnagar, and these all cities moves in the pie chart is the clockwise, in the clockwise direction. So if you also want to give the legend, you can easily do this, that I have already discussed in the previous video. For example, the legend function, by using the legend function. So first of all, we will specify here that this is basically the, first of all we will specify here the position of this legend, that is basically the top right, and we need to write here the y variable here, that is basically our values, and another to specify the length of the legend, that is basically CEX by using this function, and another is basically to fill the color. So in this way you can basically create your pie chart, and also you can give this legend bar to your pie chart. So after running this code, you can see here the output. That is basically how the pie chart looks like. So this is basically all about the pie chart, that how can we create our pie chart. Now you can see here that in this basically the blue color is given to Multan, and it's also shown into this legend bar, and this pink color is given to the Karachi and Lahore to red, and green to Bahawalpur, and the yellow to Bahawalnagar. And now in this way you can also create your pie chart. So basically this is all about the basically the simple data to use in the pie chart. If you have a large number of data and you want to create a pie chart, so this is basically maybe the fitting word for folks, but don't be panic. This is basically a simple that how can we create a pie chart. So if you want to create a pie chart from using a CSV file or Excel file, so first of all we will need to import this file that I have already imported to this file. Now you can see here that this is basically the data file that I have imported in this, and we for example I want to show these column number 3, the character name, basically the brain, liver, stomach, and another brain, then kidney and skin, and this is basically the values of these mutation. I want to show these values in the pie chart. Now we will move towards the our coding. So it basically the code, and this basically first of all we will again use a pie function. Then we need to specify here that our first variable we want to see here, according to our data. If you have a look, we want to there is a basically our first variable. This is basically the x, which is basically consists of the values, and this basically the tissue is our second variable, that is basically the y, which we want to show in our basically in our data. So first of all we will write here that the by using this function, that the data to by using the sign $, and we will select here from the mutation, and then we again use this, and now we will select the tissues that we want to use as of y variables to give you the names of these values. And after this basically we need to write about the direction, that is basically from the clockwise, which is basically we want to specify here that the true. And also if you want to give the specify the angle, then you can, and if you don't want to specify the angle, then there is no need to do this. The last one is basically so before giving the color we should take a look, or maybe first of all I think we should give the color to this pie chart, and here we will use a rainbow rather to give color to each. This basically another function, that is give color to each bar independently. So by using the rainbow, the first of all we need to specify the length of rainbow by using the length function, which is our basically the data 2. Means to specify that the length of data 2, according to the length of the data 2, we need to give the color in this pie chart. So after running this code, you can see here that how the pie chart looks like. You can also add in this the main heading. So basically by using the function of main, and which is basically our I think so we need to write here data. So in this way you can also give the main heading to your pie chart. So basically the data is shown here. If there is also need to give the legend, means to specify that the which color is given to which region we want to show in this bar, basically in box. So we will use a legend function, and after using this, basically the legend function, first of all we will specify here the position of our legend, that is basically the top right, and then we need to write here our second variable with the help of legend, and which is basically our data. So here we will specify that the tissues, because we want to label the names. So first, so that's why we will use here the tissue, this data. So, and at last we also need to fill the color by using the fill function, that is basically our, according to that have we have given in the previous, which is basically, so we will copy from here to this and write it here. So this is all about the legend, that how can we add legend to our pie chart. And now after running this code, you can see here the output, that the output is not showing here. Basically there is a control sharing the lines of the data. Errors. So after running this code, you can see here the output that is basically given. So that in this way we will also we can explain our legend in a box, that is basically the brain contains the red color, yellow is liver, green is stomach, and the blue is brain, and the purple is kidney, and another red color is of skin, to give this. So in this way we can use a data file or a Excel file to create our pie chart. So this is basically the simple code which is basically used to create the pie chart. So I hope this video is very helpful for all of you. So first of all, if you like my videos, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.